So Travis wrote in, who I assume is watching live, and here's the question. I get it time to time, and I think it's an okay question, but I want to just clarify this for anyone who might be wondering. Are you a Democrat? I'm a TYT subscriber, but it feels like you want Donald Trump reelected. There is no way Bernie Sanders is going to be president, so I don't see your point. Okay, Travis. If you are indeed a subscriber of TYT, it would be abundantly clear, based on our nonstop negative Trump reporting, that I do not want Trump elected. At the same time, showing that I don't support, like my support for Trump or lack of support for Trump is not in any way connected to how I feel about Joe Biden. I get what you're saying. If you criticize Joe Biden, he might not get elected. That's the DNC's problem. They have propped up an incredibly flawed candidate who had these sexual assault allegations against him well before the primary ended. Okay. And so I have a big problem with doing what you're suggesting that I do, which is shield my audience from the truth. I'm not going to do that. Okay. For me, this is not about politics. I need to do my job fairly. And if these allegations are out there, allegations that I do believe are credible, I'm going to talk about it on the show. If you think that I'm just here as a political tool to help Democratic candidates, then you're watching the wrong show. I'm sorry. That's not my job. It shouldn't be anyone's job if they work in news. But unfortunately, media outlets have become nothing more than extensions of political campaigns. I'm not doing that. I'm not interested in that, period. It's frustrating. And I don't mean to get too sassy with my answer, but come on, guys, you need to think about this thing in a way more nuanced way and not just assume that everyone who works in news is just a political operative. I'm not. I don't work for the Biden campaign. I'm not interested in the Biden campaign. What I am interested in is telling my audience the truth about what's going on in this country and all over the world.
And really fast, even if you weren't trying to be ethical, let's say that you did have a political objective. It's not like if you don't talk about it, it's just going to go away. And Trump, in 3 months will be like, well, it seems impolite to bring it up at this point. It's going to be talked about. Maybe they should respond to it now rather than waiting until 2 weeks before the election or on the debate stage or something like that. Like if you didn't care just objectively about the truth, if you just cared about it through a pragmatic partisan lens, just waiting and seeing seems like a really risky strategy.